the parasites come out, I've had a lot of pain when these beings of electromagnetic parasites come out. It hurts sometimes, especially when they come out of my brain. Silica. Silicon dioxide. SiO2. It's clay, it is sand, and it is quartz crystal. It's also the building block of all matter on Earth. And what's so special about silica is that it's a piezoelectric semiconductor. And when silica is under pressure, it releases an electric charge. So think about the quartz watches, or basically all Antiquitech is powered by quartz. Even the pyramids are giant quartz crystal under it with copper wrapped around under pressure, which would release a piezoelectric charge. So we are beings of clay. This is mentioned in many religious scriptures. The Quran being we were made from sounding clay, which is silica. And I was thinking about the genetic modification of the food and the conspiracy against silica. And basically, our food system has been heavily desilicated since genetic farming has come into play. GMO farming, desilication farming, is really what it should be called. And what it does is it desilicates your vegetables, which usually would have high silica. Bamboo, cucumbers, fruits, everything contains silica. And what they do is, with some kind of carbon dating process, they eliminate the silica from your food, so you're not really taking in nature the silica, which you would be taking in, not in an infiltrated archonic dissonance realm. So basically, side effects of low silica is aging, cancers, bad skin, memory loss. You have Alzheimer's, dementia, pretty much all health problems. It stems from a low silica level. When you're born, a baby, your silica is really good. Pretty good. You're born, you just formed, the silica worked, you made a being. Well, God made a being, but you become. And then when you grow older, you need to supplement on silicon dioxide, or you're going to be very depleted, have health problems, and die fairly young. I mean, personally, I believe 100 is young. But I think the reason that we don't live long nowadays is because of the fact that there's a lot of people. I think that Adam and Noah lived to be so long, not only because they were high-profit entities, but also it was just like them in the whole realm. So they got to be the size of a skyscraper and lived to be about 900 years old. So, there's millions and billions and trillions of us on the earth, so we're going to be 100 and small and sick. But a lot of it plays into silica, and here's an orgonite bar, which is crystals, quartz, with some metal shavings, and under pressure of epoxy will release this piezoelectric charge and transfer it through the metal shavings and into the etheric energy, getting rid of parasites. Totally against what they want from life. They want highly carbonated, high acidity, no silica. They want to eat your weak body state and eat your mind. So basically that we are silica entities, and we must be eating silica so that our conductivity could be at a higher state. I think I was an ignorant, slow, weak person until I started supplementing with silica, and I've not only I, but many noticed an increase in intelligence, health, understanding, and it did break me out of the matrix. So it says do not eat on the packets. Okay, so the government has a packet they give you everywhere. It says do not eat. Don't eat it. Okay, so the government, think about it. Usually it's kind of like the opposite what the government says, first of all, but also it's kind of like the forbidden fruit, but in a reversal. Where God said, do not eat this apple, and they ate it, and they got in trouble for it. Here's something the devil's saying, do not eat. Don't eat it, because the parasites don't want you to eat it. The parasites of the manufacturing factories, they want you buying the Nikes. They want you spending $500 on shoes, but that little packet inside is priceless. Priceless medicine. Don't want you eating it. Some people are brainwashed. I've seen videos on YouTube where it's talking about that silica's poison. Oh, this guy ate 25 packets in milk and died. Okay, I've been eating consistently every day silicone packets. I think the only problem I've had is if I took it too far, I get a little bit constipated. Like for a day. Like I don't poop for 1 day. For 2 days. That's it. But during that time, when I'm highly silicated, I could walk really fast. My aim is like the basketball team. Like I throw stuff, it just goes right in without me looking. I'm in a high electric state. Many things. The parasites come out. I've had a lot of pain when these beings of electromagnetic parasites come out. It hurts sometimes, especially when they come out of my brain and through my skin. You know, in the early phases, I would be like covered in Morgellons marks, and because I had so much of them in me before finding out about it, that when I found out about it and started taking it seriously, like they came out like almost all at once, and it was just like, you know, it would somehow deter some people from wanting to move forward unless you'd be like, this is too intense. But I pull forward, I don't give up, stick to my guns, and years later, I'm so glad. Like, I'm so glad I ate silica. I'm so glad that God blessed me with this understanding that not everyone's blessed with, but those who are, the few and far between, it's a real blessing. And, you know, we got to interpret events. We got to, you know, look around us and see what God is telling us through the signs and follow them. And this is basically what I want to tell you about silica, and it's super important, but I also want to bring up borax and magnesium. So, boric acid is important. I actually recently took a bath with borax, magnesium, silica, quartz crystal, and I put a little turmeric in it, and it makes like an electrical field that is so strong. Like eating borax, magnesium's in my diet, but to put it all together, and then silica, it does something amazing. I mean, not to talk about it not clearly enough, but definitely vital in the process. Those do not eat packets, you know, eat them. Open them up. There's different types. I actually find them now on the street when I have a righteous thought or I'm saying something that is a big deal. It sounds good. I get a validation, and I see silica packet there. Open it up. There's like a black charcoaly type. Not my favorite to eat, but I like smoking that one. Also the hard bead ones, glass ones. I like those. I like them a lot. I like the sandy ball ones, like pressed balls. Those are my favorite ones. I like those because I think those are super powerful. I feel it like in my teeth, like charged up, and I feel super. People say they feel super focused. First time eating silica, I've made people eat it, and they're like, I feel actually really focused. I feel really charged, you know. And I was thinking, just one last thing: psilocybin mushrooms, and mushrooms are mostly silica, and like psilocybin
or basilica.
Well, okay, I could go on this. All in the silicas. Basilicas are the old churches, but with the domes, and they they have a lot to do with silica energy and sound vibration frequency free energy. And like I said, that Antiquotech orgonite silica thing, that's a big part to play in our free energy circuits. That and free running magnets and stuff. But I'll tell you something really quick, just to end on this. Your trash and garbage is melted into petrol gas. They are not digging and fracking in the earth for melted dinosaur bones. That is your oil? No. Everything you use and you throw out is gone underground and is melted into an oil, and that's what's powering your planes, your cars. Think about what parasites love. Garbage. Think about that oil that cars are running off of. That's garbage oil. And it's everywhere. And your houses are run off it, and that feeds these electromagnetic parasites as well in your air. That is, yeah, they're spraying Morgellons. But every single car is pumping out garbage that is feeding the Morgellons. It's all over you.
And what about when you collect rainwater?
Coming up in a later video, I'm actually going to do this to show you people at home. I think it's illegal to collect rainwater because I have collected it. I'm not sure everyone's situations with it, but I have collected rainwater in New York, upstate. And these little jelly parasites, appeared from it. I let it sit in a bucket. I sit in it in my room. There's different types with legs swimming in the water, just appearing from the water, and it's not good. I don't like that. I think they spray chemicals or whatever. Definitely spray chemicals up there, and it sits there, and then the Morgellons just fall from the sky, and they're definitely in the rainwater. They're everywhere, and everything you flush down the toilet just gets recycled back to you, and you drink it. So, and a lot of our food is cannibalism. You still filming? Oh, our food is cannibalism. I think that, I know that fast food is basically cannibalism. Ask me how I know. I'll make another video about this in the future coming up. But I think we're on a big conveyor belt just reusing each other. And, when we're buried 6 feet deep, who knows where the bodies really go, or if they even get in the caskets, the hospitals, where they get shipped off to these underground fast food factories, where they take your body and process it into food. Not just your aborted baby fetuses, but you. You're probably eating one of your dead friends when you pick up a Big Mac. Sorry. Alright. Peace.
Yeah, geez, Mom. Your feelings are not only forgivable, they are the very meaning of life that only pre-silicon carbon-based entities can ever grasp.
I have to call Jerry.
You do?